Hi guys, my name is Megan, and today I've got some of the books that I don't see a lot on social media for you. Alright, so today we're talking about a bunch of books that I love but I don't see a lot of on social media, so let's go ahead and just dive right in. First up is going to be Time to Shine. This is one of my favorite books that I've read this year. This is a queer hockey romance. This is following a player that has been called up from the feeder team to replace a goalie that is out on an injury, and he is rooming with one of his new teammates who is very out and proud bisexual and very loud and loves to talk, will talk your ear off nonstop. And it's them falling into a friendship very, very quickly and just like hanging out, being friends, but also there's some deeper feelings that are coming to light. But also the main character of this, the one that's come up from the feeder team, is demisexual, and he's not sure that he wants a relationship, but also he really likes his new teammates or his new teammate as well as his the team at large, and he is really struggling with having to go back to the feeder team after having his name in the spotlight and being on an NHL team. And it's one of the best romances that I've ever read, and Rachel Reed knows how to do a hockey romance. This one had me almost in tears, but I loved it to pieces, and it's one that I would highly, highly recommend, and I'm so sad that I don't see it on social media more because it's fantastic. But next up is another hockey romance, and it's one that I've talked about quite a bit, but I don't see it on social media at all, really, other than on a few rec lists, or other than on a few recommendation lists here and there. But that is the Breakaway series. Each of these books is so amazing and just so positive, and there's so much joy in each of these books. So the first one is following Elijah Rodriguez, who is a disabled queer figure skater, and it's also following Alex Price, who is very in the closet and is the youngest NHL team hockey captain. And they have a not so great meet and cute, but also they fall into being friends really, really quickly. And they start dating and really falling in love with each other. And it's Alex trying to figure out if he wants to come out to the public other than just his team and his friends. And it's a very sweet romance with a lot of disability rep in it. It has a lot of queer representation in it. And like I said, these books are just kind of filled with queer joy, but also a little bit of angst. And I wish I saw them more on social media because they are such good stories. Next up is the Escape Racers. This one does not get nearly as much love as I think it should. This is one of the queerest witchy stories that I've ever read, and it's fantastic. Especially if you love unhinged girls doing unhinged shit, this is the book series for you. This is following Sideways Pike, who is kind of a loner at her school, and the popular girls hire her to do some magic because, Sideways does magic and she's kind of witchy. They hire her to do some magic at a Halloween party. Things go wrong. A popular mean girl clique decides that they want to adopt Sideways into their friend group, and they are trying to get her a girlfriend. But also all of these girls are having a queer awakening. They form a coven, and all of them have magic, and they decide to go after some misogynistic, patriarchal witch hunters, and things just go wrong, and it takes be gay, do crime to a whole new level, and it's one that I would highly, highly recommend, and I wish it was on more people's radar because goddamn do I love this book series. Next up I have A Spell for Heart Sickness. This is a newer book, but I also don't see it a lot on people's recommendation lists, and I feel like this would be the perfect cozy queer horror that you didn't know that you needed. This is following Briar, who is under a curse that will sap away his magic, and he is just finishing his degree at university and going on to a kind of a job placement before getting into a grad school program. And he is going to one of the most magically protected places within this world, and things start going wrong when he gets there. He finds out that there's a ghost haunting his apartment. He just wants to do magical fashion designs and have clothes be enchanted. I also really love the world building in this. It's got magic and technology, and they mix in weird ways, but also the magic and the forest around the place where he is being sent is kind of alive and trying to eat people, and there may or may not be somebody else pulling some strings or fucking with all of the magic around this little town. And like I said, It's the queer cozy horror that you didn't know that you needed. And I wish more people saw this and decided to take a chance on it, because this is a fantastic story, and the magic and the world building and the setting, everything is fantastic, and I wish more people knew about it. And then the last one I'd like to recommend is a new favorite, and that is A Fairy of Bones and Gold. This is the first book in the Soulbound series, and oh my god, I wish people knew about this series. If you like the Terror Sequence, if you like the Adam Binder series, if you like dark urban fantasy, if you like urban fantasy at all, this is the book series for you. If you like werewolves, vampires, fae, magic users, this is the book series for you. This is following Patrick Collins, who is a magical FBI agent, or like the equivalent of that, and he is being sent to New York to deal with a series of murders that are ritualistic, and it's all leading to somebody trying to steal the power of a god, and like the gods are interfering, the fates are interfering, everybody is trying to prevent these murders from happening. And there's so much magic in this. The gods are interfering and with Patrick on a daily basis, and he is fed up with it. He is told that he has to keep this werewolf that he just met with him at all times. They kind of have a romance building, and like they are very, very into each other. There's a romance subplot. I mean, this book has everything. Literally, it has everything, and it's been out since like 2017. I don't know how it didn't get on my radar before now, but like, oh my god, I wish people knew about this book series, because it has like less than 2,000 reviews on it, maybe 8,000 ratings, but like under 2,000 reviews. I don't know how people aren't, like, I don't know how the queer book community has not gravitated to this book series, but like, please read it. It is fantastic. I wish it was on social media more, because this is like one of the best books I've ever read. But yeah, sorry to rant about that one, but like, I wish more people knew about this book series. It's fantastic. What's a book that you guys don't see on social media much but you love? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys.